Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. What time are you watching this film? In our video, we would like to share our new learnings about math. My name is Gerald. I will demonstrate how special product perform. Today, I will show you this equation, the special product. First thing I will teach you is the formula of the square of the binomial. First thing you will do is square the first term. So the answer will be x squared. Then plus, why it's plus? Because it's positive. Then the second thing you will do, multiply the first term to the second term and multiply it by the exponent. So the answer will be 2xy. And the second thing you will do is square the last term, y squared. So that's the formula to the square of binomial. Later on, I will give some examples how to do it, the square of binomial. Hi, I'm Gerald again. This is some examples how will you do the square of the binomial. In the formula, you will do it. How to do the square of the binomial. First thing you will do is square the first term. So the answer will be 4x squared. Then get the positive sign because it's positive. Then the second thing you will do is multiply the first term to the last term and multiply it by the exponent. So the answer will be 2 times 3 is 6. Then we'll times it by 2, it's 12. So answer it will be is 12xy. Then the last thing you will do is square the last term. So the answer will be is 9y squared. So that's the answer to this equation. I hope you learn a lot from the square of binomial. You can do this and you can perform this in school. Thank you. Hi, Gerald again. I will give some examples again how to use the square of binomial. So what is again the formula of square of binomial? The formula of square of binomial is x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. So you will use this formula to get the answer to this equation. First, the first thing you will do is square the first term. So the answer will be 4x squared. Then the second thing you will do is you will multiply the first term to the second term and multiply it to the exponent. So the answer will be 2 times 5 is 10 times 2 it will be 20. So the answer will be 20xy. And the last thing you will do is square the last term. So the answer will be 25y squared. So this is the answer to this equation. See, it's very easy. You can do this in your school, the square of binomial and the formula too. Thank
Hi, my name is Cathrina. I will teach you the cube of binomial. The first thing you will do is cube the first term. So the answer will be x to the third power. So the second thing you will do is square the first term, then multiply it to the second term, then multiply it to the exponent. The answer will be 3x squared and y plus. So the third thing you will do is square the first term, then multiply it to the first term, and then multiply it to the exponent. The answer will be 3x and y squared. Then cube the last term, y cubed. So that's the formula. Thank you. Hi there. So I will give example how to solve the cube of binomial. My equation is 2x plus 3y cubed. The first thing you will do is cube the first term. 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8x cubed. The second thing you will do is square the first term plus multiply it to the second term, then multiply it to the third exponent. The answer will be 36x squared, because it's x squared because you squared the first term. The third thing you will do is square the last term, then multiply it to the first term, then multiply it to the exponent. The answer will be 51 xy squared because you squared the last term. And cube the last term. The answer will be 27y cubed. So that's the answer.
Hello guys, I'm diether. I will perform or I will teach you how to factor in this formula of factoring. So the first step is you will group it into two quantities. The second step is you will square root of this first term, or the x and x. Copy the sign plus, and you will think also the square root of the last term, and y and y. So guys, if you encountered a negative sign, you will just put positive, negative, or negative, positive. You will just arrive in the same answer. Thank you guys. Hello guys, diether again. I will teach you factoring in my second equation, the x squared minus 25. So the first step is the group it into two quantity, and square root of this x, or the first term, it will be x, and the sign, it will be negative and positive, or negative. It will arrive in the same answer as I was said before. And 25, square of 25 of the last term, it will be 5 and 5. So it is the answer, guys. Factoring.
Hi, Gerald again. I will teach a factoring by grouping. In math, if you encounter this equation, you will use the factoring by grouping. If you encounter this equation, you will just use the method of factoring by grouping. So the first thing you will do is group it. You will put some quantities here and here, and the next thing you will do, you will take the greatest common factor of this group and this group. First, the first common factor is this x, so we'll snag out the x outside the quantity, so the answer will be x, and will be x and plus y. Because why? Because you will snag out the x outside, so that you will come up, the answer is x and plus y. So the next thing you will do, you find the GCF of this group. First thing you will do is get the positive sign here, and the next thing you will get the GCF of this group. So the GCF of this group is 2. You will snag out the 2 out of that group, you put it outside. So the answer will be x plus y. Then after this, you will put x plus 2 because it's positive. X plus 2. You put a quantity and quantity there. You will put x plus y, x plus y, because it's same. You will just put in here. So that's the answer of this equation. Later on, I will give some examples how to use the factoring by group. Hi, Gerald again. This is some examples how to use the factoring by grouping. So, in the formula, first thing you will do is group it by 2. So, we'll group it by 2. And then second thing you will do, find the GCF of this group and this group. So the GCF of this group is 2. We'll snag out the 2 outside the group and you put it outside. So that 2 is being there. We'll put the x here plus 2y. So that's the answer of this group. Same thing we'll do, put the positive sign here. The third thing you will do is get the GCF of these 2 first, and after that, the GCF of this group is 4. So you snag out the 4 outside of this group and put it here. So the answer will be, you will put x here and plus 2y, and after that you will put it. So the answer will be 2 plus 4. And you will put this 2, because it's the same, you will just put it like this. X plus 2y. So that's the answer of this equation. That's some examples of this. You can use these are some examples how to use the factoring by grouping. You can do this at school and perform it. Thank you.
Oh, yes. We hope you understand our lessons today. You can perform it to your school and we hope you learn a lot. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. Bye-bye.